Good morning. Do you know where I'm at?
Do you know where I'm at?
I guess I know where I'm at. We're at Barcelona. God is so good. So on this beautiful day, we are in Barcelona, my friend and I. We're here and it's such a beautiful place. Like, this is our cabin right here. Just 2 beds and like storage, nothing too fancy, but it's a camping site. So it's really nice for a camping site, and it's so beautiful because it's right on the beach. And I'm so excited for these couple of days that we'll be staying in Barcelona. So let's see what God does. I'm excited.
All in all, it's a very beautiful property with a lot of different amenities, and this is just the view as we were walking to go catch the bus to head to the city center.
So we are walking through this bush area which we don't know where it's going. These people said this is the way to the bus stop. So there's another route that you don't have to walk through the bushes, but they said we should walk through here. So if you don't hear from me again, I'm kidding, but here we go.
It was a very nice walk through these bushes. If you know me, you know I love trees, and we made it safe and sound. So thank God for those people who were kind enough to show us the way to the bus stop. We went on the bus and just took a wonderful drive from where we were staying to the city center, which was a little bit of a distance, but it was a great way to see the city and see all the different buildings and stuff that it had to offer. So after about a 35 minute bus ride, we made it to the city center, which is very nice. A lot of different buildings, a lot to see, and then we went on our adventure to
walking up these steps,
this amusement park, which was definitely worth it, but let's see how it goes.
That's where we're coming from, to go to this amusement park. That walk, I can't even show you guys the view, but it's very far that we walked from. Like, I'm out of breath just to go on this funicular.
So it turns out the place that we were supposed to walk got blocked off for construction, so we had to walk all the way around, and that led to us being so exhausted by the time we got to where it was for us to take the funicular. But it was definitely worth it. We took this funicular up to the amusement park, which was a great ride, seeing the view of the city, but when we got there it was even a better view.
This park, I forgot what it's called, but it is really high. You can see the view of the entire city, and they have so many cool rides, so we're gonna go ahead and check them out. So
I learned that this amusement park is actually one of the oldest ones in Spain and in Europe. It is adjacent to the, I'm gonna say it wrong, Sagrat Court Church. I might have just butchered the name, but it's that church that you saw earlier in the clip. And there's just so many different rides that you can do. So this is me double checking to make sure I meet the status quo, because maybe I'm too short. And then I went on the bumper cars, and that was my ride.
all right, look at my new car. And then that's the view. How beautiful is that? So insane.
It was so much fun. I went and I rode, and then they have live music, so I tapped in to dance and sing along to these songs that I don't know. We then continued to explore some of the rides that they had. So this is me saying, "Giddy up, donkey, giddy up," as we went around on the carousel and just trying some of the different rides that they have. It really was a fun park. There was a lot of different rides, and before we knew it, it was time for us to go home. So we went back on the funicular and made our way back to the city center to head home.
I got some fruits. I'm very happy about that. and this is us walking over the bridge to get to our accommodation. So day one, Barcelona complete. Another part of the accommodation. So it has the pool up there, some areas. It's very nice. Okay guys, been working out. Okay, let me slow down. So we're working out for a nice 10 minutes. So if you want to be like me and be as fit as I am, because I've been running on this thing for about 1 hour minus 59 minutes, and it's been working out so good. All right. Lying.
So I obviously had no clue what I was doing, and this is just another machine that I again didn't know what it was or how to use it, but this is us just trying to swing on it and see what it does. We don't know, but hopefully we're using it correctly. And of course the workout didn't last very long, but we just played around with the different machines and then we continued to just explore the site. But can we just talk about how my facial reaction looks as if I'm doing something? I heard this quote, I don't remember what it says, but pretty much is, even if I don't know what I'm doing, my face looks like I'm doing what I'm doing, and I have that confidence. So I'm pretty sure I was doing that right. I was not, I won't even hold you. But I was so tired from working out for 2 minutes. So now we continue to go around and explore.
But we also saw that here in this apartment complex, we have this playground. No, sir! I feel like the man in the CVM interview, if you know, you know. But in Jamaica, there was this interview where this guy from Portmore, he was interviewing, and this lady said the bottom of the mosquito about the synchronized swimming. But anyways, I think I can climb up this pole. Do you think so? Let's see.
So I think I left my jungle gymming skills back in primary school because I really tried my hardest, but it did not work. I couldn't climb any of the things, the pole, the wire things that they had. So we just called it a night, and then it was the next day.
I got a seashell! But it's so beautiful here at the beach. It's just a couple minutes away from our accommodation, and it's so beautiful. Like, look at this.
It truly was a blessing to be able to be just a couple minutes away from the beach, from where we were staying on the camping site. So we got up that morning, went and checked it out, ran around, played in the water, and just had a good time on the beach before we made our way to the station. And this is me telling you a life lesson of how only God's love is permanent. And then we just continued to just have a grand time, took some photos, and just enjoyed God's beautiful creation of nature, the beach, the sea, the shore, the seashells. She collected seashells on the seashore. That's such a tongue twister, but we had a wonderful time.
So day 2 in Barcelona, we went to the beach this morning, and now we're ready to go to the city to get some food. I'm hungry bad. And then from there we'll see a couple sites and then come back home.
So I just noticed for most of my clips I start off by saying, so here we go again. So this is the arena, which is a mall that they had, and if you take the escalator all the way up, you get a free view of the city or the surrounding area, which was really cool. So we went there and then went to grab some lunch.
So this is the paella, and that's steak and fries, and this is the shrimp or prawn croquette. So delicious, really good.
I kid you not, that prawn croquette was the best thing ever. The paella was just okay for me personally, but it was very good to try and experience, and I'm happy that I had the experience and grateful for it. So we went back down the escalator, took a tour around the mall until we ran into these free swings things. So I just went on them, and there were only kids on there. I was the only adult, but who cares? So here I am trying my hardest to not fall out, as well as not to hit the poor kids, because my big body hitting these poor little kids would not be fun. So afterwards, we actually left the arena, the mall, and then explored the surrounding area, saw the different buildings like Basilica. Let me come back again. I was gonna edit that out, but I thought it was funny. But the word is basilica. But on the way to the basilica, we ran into this food event that they had, which was a bunch of different burger food trucks, and you could just order whichever one you want. So it was like a burger festival. So that was cool. And then we continued on our journey to go see the area. We went closer and closer and closer, and eventually we got close enough. So we took the escalators up there and continued to walk, and before we knew it, we were before the 4 pillars. We didn't go all the way up to the basilica, but definitely came very close. As we got to the area by the 4 pillars, we saw these 4 balloon things. Of course, me, being the big kid I am, had to go and lean on it and take a video. And then again, it was time to eat. So we ran into this random pizza spot and we got a pizza and shared, and it was so good. And that's how we ended our night.
Good morning. It's another day in Barcelona, very beautiful city. And we just had some coffee and a muffin, and then we're gonna go into the city and just sit around. I'm so grateful. It is day 2 technically, but it's been so amazing, and we're gonna go and check it out. And look at the tree, isn't it so nice? Banana tree. Do you think it's bananas? Wait. Do you think it's bananas? I don't know. But it looks like a banana, but I'm sure it's not. But it's so pretty.
So we ventured off to catch our bus again to get to the city center. And this is me going through these bushes, down the hill, through the bush, through the yanders to get to the bus stop. There is another way, but this one's shorter. So we got on the bus, and before we know it, we were in the city center. So we walked around and saw a couple sites, then made our way for lunch at this Mexican restaurant. But on our way, we saw this guy playing music, and it was so cool because as soon as I passed, the part of the song said "Senora, Senora," and I know it was me. Yeah. I'm kidding. It was not me. It's just so happy.
Yeah, that's me.
We made it to this Mexican restaurant called Toscala. I know I didn't say that right, but it was so delicious.
So I got this horchata, I don't know what it's called, but I think that's what it is with rice. And I got the nachos for our appetizer, and then we have different sauces for us to try.
If you're ever in Barcelona, you have to go to this restaurant. It's such a great deal. You get a drink, appetizer, main course, and a dessert for only $14.90. You have to go and tell Henrique the Jamaican girl sent you. So afterwards, we stopped in the Aldi, which is right in front of the restaurant, grabbed a couple stuff. I grabbed 2 bananas, and then we just continued to roam around the city, and we ran into this free museum, which was really interesting to just learn a little bit more about the history and the things that the country or the city had to go through. Another cool find that we found was the Arc de Triomphe, which is another monument in Barcelona. There was a lot going on. There were palm trees, there was music, people roaming. So it's just really cool to be in that environment, take pictures, and just bask in the excitement.
This beautiful young lady gave me this picture. She's so beautiful. Look at her. Hello, now we're at Arc de Triomphe, and it is beautiful. And I got a picture. And there's this guy playing music. Hey! 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 Hey!
Walk but never run. Madness make it madness, someone say. He's the hero of the day. Takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile. Be yourself, no matter what they say. Be yourself, no matter what they say.
It was a very lively, bubbly area that we enjoyed. So we soaked it up and then went to see the next site that I'll put the name down below because I won't butcher the name. But it was so cool. It was a very big church and just a very popular tourist spot in Barcelona. Here we just visited from the outside and took in all of that greatness, but you can go inside if you want, but we just chose to stay outside because we're not money for that. But we ran across this fruit store and I love fruit, so this made me so happy, but I had to leave quickly because if not they would have taken all my money. Dinner we chose to do a cheaper alternative, which was to get stuff from the grocery store and watch the sunset while we ate our groceries. I got a baguette for €1, so I was very happy, but I felt so fancy.
Psych.
But
Never mind. Remember I said we were gonna watch the sunset? Well, my friend, she went and without me, but mosquito did a nyam up. Like mosquito. Like this morning I woke up and there were so many mosquito bites on my skin, and even as we were walking, the mosquitoes, they were nom 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 eating my skin, and I just don't think I could have handled it. So I ate my baguette in my room with my cheese and it was really good and cheap. So I'm very grateful. And then maybe later on I will go to the beach when the mosquitoes have gone to their nest. But for now, plan adjusted.
so we ended the night and packed up because it was the next day and it was time for us to head to the airport.
Good morning. Next stop is the airport to say goodbye to Barcelona. But of course, I have to have my healthy breakfast, which is nom nom nom, yum yum yum. This wonderful watermelon that, yes, I'm eating all by myself, and yes, I'm eating it like this because I don't have a fork or a knife, but I don't have a knife, but that's okay. But thank you so much, Barcelona, for a wonderful stay. Mwah. Good night.
God truly is so amazing to have given me this privilege to see this wonderful city, try new foods, experience different things, and I'm very grateful. Thank you, Jesus, and thank you, Barcelona, and hopefully see you soon.